400 Pro. It absolutely is a revolutionary way to produce nutritious, healthy juice at home without having to pay a fortune at the juice bars, using the least amount of produce and the least amount of energy. We all like to save time. We all like our juice fast. Well, while we're cold pressing, we're still nice and speedy with the Hurum. So it's acting like a mortar and pestle to get the most juice without heating up and destroying the nutrients. So you can save energy and effectively juice without the use of friction or heat there, and that's what we want. Living juice with the vitamins, with the minerals, with the phytonutrients, the living enzymes there. They're the elements that make the difference. And for the juice and juice, you can go to the supermarket and buy a bottle of juice or a Tetra Pak of juice. You can get the concentrates. They're juice in name only, but this is real juice, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I would actually never buy now juice from, in a pack, because it just doesn't taste the same. And after having this juice, you realise that the difference in the taste. That's the big thing for me is, the taste to start with, and then it was I knew about the nutrient-wise.
And this is it. I mean, you look on the back of the bottle or the pack, and you'll be seeing, it might have some apple, it might have some cucumber, it might have some celery, but it's then got this number and that number, and it might have the preservatives, and it might have the colours in it. You know exactly what's going into you. That's as a nutritionist.
Absolutely.
That's got to be the best way to go.
Too, I don't know when that juice is actually produced. Whereas you can do this yourself. You know it's going to last for a few days in the fridge. It's like 72 hours in the fridge. It doesn't oxidise the same way. And, you basically can't beat this. And the thing is, you can't underestimate the value of having cold-pressed juices every day. There's something you're going to do for your health. This is it.
Okay, now I'll take your tip and I'll put in some greens and then I'll put something hard
to alkalise the body.
The other nice thing is that we don't have to yell. It's so quiet.
Yeah.
It's powerful. It's fast. It's quiet. It's clog-free. Oh, and get best of all, think about the single most common problem with juices, the thing that everyone whinges about and rails about, and it stops them using their juicer. Are you with me at home? It's the cleaning side of things.
Absolutely.
So tell us about cleaning with this.
Cleaning is so simple, and that's one of the things that puts me off about juicing. And my old juicer is still in my garage.
Yeah.
And it was brand new. It's only been used about 3 times. It was the cleaning. This is so simple to clean. You literally can see the footage here. You literally run it under water. It's easy. You can throw some of the parts in the dishwasher. You just give it a bit of a rinse. It's so simple. Like, it's the easiest juicer I've ever cleaned.
And that makes a big difference.
Less than a minute. I literally run it under hot water, give the brush, you've got a bit of a scrub there, it's done. It's easy as.
Now we've got our
skin hydrator.
Our skin hydrator, our light green juice with celery, the cucumber, with the spinach and with the apple. So now celery, I know that's a good one for sodium and potassium.
Yeah.
And I heard too that if you store fluids, it can help that.
It's a bit of a diuretic. So anything like celery and watermelon, they're all diuretics. So what they do is actually help to flush the system out a little bit as well. So you can look at the colour of that. So it's a beautiful green colour.
Oh, look at that. So that's just the celery side of things. Now cucumber too. I mean, I love the flavour of the cucumber. Look at that. So high in nutrient-rich water content there.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, as we're saying, it helps to alkalise the system. So if you've had sort of maybe a few things in your diet that are very acidic, such as maybe a bit too much alcohol or maybe some processed foods, this actually helps to alkalise your system. Anything that's green
Seriously?
is great. Yeah.
So cucumber?
Cucumber and green things. Green things that have chlorophyll really help to alkalise the system. Like you may have heard people using things like spirulina and wheatgrasses. Anything that's green helps to alkalise the system.
And the cucumber is just so beautiful and refreshing as well. So did you want a little bit of this? Well, you tasted the leaf before anyway. So the spinach is there, the cucumber's there.
Great.
The celery and, of course, the apple for the sweetness. Now, love the fact that these are all still brilliant and bright and haven't separated out. That's a big difference. So we're going to keep making... Sorry, Liz,
that's all right.
Just taking over here.
You know what? It's actually fun to make juices. And kids love it too. Like, I've got an 11-year-old son, and he loves helping with making a juice because it's so simple. It's very safe, it's simple to use, And, you know, basically you put the things in and it almost just gets sucked down into it.
Well, see, that's the other nice thing. It's nice and quiet, but there's no sort of whirring blades going around here, and you've got the little pusher element there, so it's all safely done in there, and it's kind of visual experience. You put the food in, and out comes the juice. So how about we make another one?
We'll do a bit of the light green.
Yes. So we're going to use the burgundy girl.
Yeah, we'll do the burgundy. Now, the other thing that I've been making recently is some almond milk and some cashew nut milk.
We're talking about that at the start of the show, because I know a lot of people can't have the normal milk because of their lactose issue.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you need to create your own milks, you can do it in the here.
Very, very simple. And what you do is you just soak your almonds or your cashews maybe overnight, add them with some water, and then I put some cinnamon, a bit of cardamom in it, and it's just a bit of crushed ice.
So the water that you've soaked them in, do you put that in?
No, I rinse it off, and then I re-put some fresh water in. And they're beautiful. And cashew nut milk is delicious.
And in curries is fantastic as well.
Yeah.
I love that
and
one.
then I've used the pulp in cooking. So you use the leftover pulp, it's like an almond meal, for cooking. Yeah, great.
So you don't really waste much at all. I mean, obviously the pulp can go on the compost. I know our customers have written in and reported that they're giving the pulp to the chooks, which is always a good idea.
You know, so I've used beetroot pulp in muffins, so with chocolate muffins. Quite yummy.
So carrots, I know, beta-carotene.
Beta-carotene, great, full of fibre. We've also got some ginger in there, again, really great for our immune system, great for digestive issues. We've also got some celery, which we know is a bit of a diuretic, and we've got a bit of orange with a bit of green in there as well, and a bit of apple, some green apple.
So another great detox one, and the beta-carotene too. Now, it's so fast, it's so easy, and really, you can design the juices to suit your taste. Oh, I love this. Now, this is cleaning. The water can go through that. And so if you want to do maybe a beetroot juice for yourself, and then the kids won't like that, you want to do them a sweet treat juice, you just put the little jug of water through, and that will give it the automatic cleanse. And away you go, you're juicing again. There we go. You're seeing that fast cleaning again. So no more hours and hours of clean up and scrubbing when it comes to the Huron juicer. So fast and easy. Really neat little compact footprint on your bench as well. So about the size of your kettle is the size of your Huron juicer. And you've got all the benefits of living juice. In fact, you can juice up. I mean, while you're at it, cut the veggies up, juice up the storm, and you know that they'll keep their benefits for up to 48 hours. And look at those clear, pure, beautiful colours. Each and every one of them is nature intended because there's nothing added.
How to go with that one?
Thank you very much, my detox. I've got to say, you feel good. And, you know, I know that it's doing me good, but it's also that it's the cleansing of the palate, it's the brightening of the spirit, it's the energising as you go through. And now a bit of a detox too. Well, it is Monday, isn't it?
Good day to say a bit of a detox.
Timely. But I mean, for the hair, the skin, talk about, I mean, juicing, how can it help us with our well-being?
One of the things about juicing is that it can give your digestive system a bit of a rest. So what it does, it basically gives that digestive system a rest. You can absorb more your nutrients and get rid of some of those toxins, the fat cells, etc. And it actually just gives your whole digestive system a bit of a rest, which is really nice for you. What also you'll find is that your eyes get a bit brighter, your energy levels will go up, and you'll really start to feel great because you're getting more out of your actual food. So it's a great thing to do. I actually work in detox in retreats and stuff. So what we do is juicing is a big part of what we actually do in detox retreats. So people drink a live juice, you know, two or three times a day. We have lots of, obviously, vegetarian food, lots of green things, but juicing is a big part of it.
And I'd imagine in spas, in health retreats, I mean, they've got to juice properly and cold pressing.
Cold has to be,
It has to be. Excellent.
And the thing is, you know, you pay all this money and you want to go on a retreat, but why don't you have a retreat at home?
Yeah.
Why don't you even do a weekend retreat at home putting juicing? Every day you can have a bit of a retreat.
The little trick too is if you're sort of really, really hungry and you're thinking, oh, I want to have a snack, give yourself, you know, a half a glass of juice, a full glass of juice. That can be ready in the fridge and you'll be amazed how it satisfies the appetite. And the big thing is you've got to understand the difference between juices. The centrifugal, the classic, the ordinary juices are the ones that spin around fast. They're the noisy ones. They're the difficult ones to clean in most cases. Now, because they go so fast, because they use heat, you're losing the vitamin C. And in fact, it's not just the vitamin C, it's so many of the other nutrients. But this is one of the statistics that we're able to share with you from the Korean Food Research Institute, that because the Hurum doesn't overheat, because it uses, of course, the cold pressing technique, you get 6 times more vitamin C than your traditional centrifugal juicer. So what colour is it going to be? If you want your burgundy